Hey, Shut Up Shake here, back with another Get Flanked replay. I'm playing with some of my clanmates today, Panzerkein and Incarnadine, on Erlenberg. First thing that sort of jumps out to us when the game started was Platoon 1 on the other team. It's a platoon of very good top-tier players, so our primary goal in this match is going to be to neutralize that clan platoon. So, as per normal on Erlenberg, the north spawn has an advantage in taking the 1-2, so it sort of starts on that side. And the south has an advantage in the 9-0. So we're going to push the 1-2 sort of hard. We're going to pause here, try to get some early lights and early damage on anything that might cross from the south into the 1-2. But instead, we end up spotting this 1-1-3, and that's part of Platoon 1. And not unlike us, they're probably together. So that tells us, as a platoon, that the platoon we're worried about is on the other side of the river. And based on what our scouts spotted in the south, they probably didn't send much to the 1-2. And as you can see, our team is going to push that side pretty hard. Now, the unfortunate side effect of this is that we're probably going to lose the 9-0 line. We haven't sent many tanks over here. They have a pretty strong presence in the middle, and they have a strong presence in the 9-0 in the north. So I'm not so inclined to push with my teammates south down the 1-2. I'm concerned about the 1-1-3. I'm concerned about their scout, moving across the bridge. Which he does. He ends up spotting me. We kill him pretty quickly, pull back into cover, and I make a mistake here. I crest to maybe get a shot in this T-44 without delighting completely. And what that lets the 1-1-3 do is get a clean shot at me. It ends up ammo racking me, so I have to burn my kit, which is unfortunate. And again, if you look at the mini-map, we've essentially cleared the west side of the river, but they have completely won the north. So I decide, you know what, I need to head back towards the B or A line to cover these tanks, because invariably they're going to push into them. Panzerkein's going to head south. He's going to try to put pressure in the J and K lines, and we have a few tanks going with him, which is good. And Karna, for the last few minutes, has been sort of floating in the middle. He sees the need to help in the north, so he's actually going to head back north to help us out. I switched to heat here because I'm taking, at least for this tank, fairly long-range shots, and it doesn't have the best soft stats as far as the gun goes. It's not very accurate. So I switched to heat just to make sure that I have a highest potential of penning anything that I happen to actually get a shot on. What we see here is the 1-1-3 heading south. Again, platoons tend to hang out together. So my guess is the 1-1-3, the E5, and the T-22 are heading south to clean out anything we have here in the south. That means Panzerkein and all these tanks. I can't really worry about that right now. I've got plenty to shoot at here. Panzerkein is getting angles on stuff for the IS-7 and his light tanks to shoot. And Karn is doing the same in the north. We're doing pretty good damage, but we're still behind on tanks. Again, since we're so behind and we're essentially on the defensive, I'm pretty patient to just sit here and wait to get lights on things and take shots. Bad Chat actually YOLO's at Incarna, who's fully loaded, and clips him out pretty quickly. Our S7 in the south starts to make a mistake. He's going to actually pull away and out of the fight, leaving Panzerkind essentially stranded in the south. And the other team sort of realizes it, and they'll end up pushing him and cleaning him out pretty soon. I'm going to reposition to get a little bit closer down the A line, maybe spot the AMX or any of these other tanks. There goes the I-7, bailing out. Essentially, Panzer's now alone in that position. But we see an opportunity in the north to clear out that Foch after we spotted them. Incarnadine, this IS-7, and the M103 are going to go in there and clean out the Foch. I'm going to try to keep the attention of the IS-7 on me. Panzerkind's not very happy that the IS-7 has left him hanging. So as we clear the Foch out of the north, their team's going to be clearing Panzerkind out of the south. And we're still down on tanks and HP. We've essentially lost the south at this point, which is unfortunate. But we're, at least at this current phase, winning the north. So my goal right now is to help us win the north as quickly as possible. So I'm going to focus all my fire on this IS-7. And the infamous STB accuracy at its best. So with the guy 7 dead, I'm going to shift my attention south. I see that our Patton has spotted this 113. Again, bad shot. I get another chance at it, and my shot goes high into his sloped upper plate and does no damage. Pull forward here just as a way, maybe I can get spots on this 113 pushing into us. But I ended up actually getting spot on the E5. Which gives, actually, Incarna some good shots on him. I decided I don't want to hang in that bush, because there's no hard cover. Get the spot, Incarna ends up clipping him out, which is huge for us. And so now we have the 113 on my side, so I end up trying to reposition because I want to kill the 113, but then we spot the T-22 pushing in, and I said, okay, I have to go back and help. And good thing all these tanks are pushing this side. I'm just trying to position myself somewhere where I can help Incarna, who's sort of stranded there. And then we spot the 113, and I can't let him live and get shots into the back of Incarna. So my first goal is just going to be, I have to get this 113 out. Then I can go and help him. So I do, and now I just need to get back to Incarna as quickly as possible before he gets YOLO'd. And I take like a half-aimed shot there, it's really lucky, and I just need to get to him as quickly as possible. I have the HP since I've been sitting in the back most of the game, so I'm just going to move right at him. I can take a shot from him and get my kill shot in. I think he was trying to reverse side scrape there, that's why he was sort of backwards, but I don't think he expected me to just push right into him like that. So I got a free shot on his butt. And again, I have HP, so I just tell Incarna, get somewhere where you can shoot stuff. I'm just going to push right at the Proto. And he ends up being a lot closer than we expect. And that's pretty much the ball game at this point. And here's a quick look at the end plate. It was a pretty good game for me. I did a decent amount of damage to a number of tanks. But the real star was Incarna. 6k damage, 5 kills, 3 spots, 2k spotting damage. His play in the center of the map was crucial. Repositioning, getting spots, finding angles, and dealing damage to the opposing team as they pushed into us. And that's really what won it for us. Fairly early on, we were at a disadvantage on tanks and on HP, and we played it pretty cautiously, patiently, positioned ourselves where we could punish them for exposing themselves in their attempts to push us out. And unfortunate for them, they did it in a very piecemeal manner. They would push a few tanks at a time into us, which we could isolate and kill, and slowly turn the tide. Had they grouped together and made a more concerted effort as a team to clear us out, we probably would have lost. But since they did it in such a staggered manner, we were slowly able to whittle back that disadvantage until we were at an advantage, and we were able to clean up at the end. And that was the ball game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.